Right now, today, there is someone in your life who knows exactly how to smile at you and stab you at the same time. And the scary part is, you probably already know who it is. You feel it every time they talk. Something feels off. Something feels wrong. But you keep ignoring that feeling because you do not know the one simple move that exposes them completely. No fighting, no drama, no confrontation, just one move. And once you use it, fake people cannot hide from you anymore. Stay with me. Because by the end of this, you will know exactly how to see through every fake person in your life and never be fooled again. Here is something that will change how you see people forever. Fake people are not always mean. Most of them are actually really, really nice. That is the whole trick. That is how they fool you. They are the first to show up when you are struggling. They bring food. They cry with you. They say all the right words at all the right times. But they are not there because they love you. They are there because they need something. Maybe they need information. Maybe they need to feel better about themselves by watching you struggle. Maybe they just like being close to someone who is going somewhere in life so they can ride along. And the moment things start going well for you, that is when everything changes. That is when the smile gets a little tight, the words get a little cold, the support gets a little slower, and suddenly, without them saying anything wrong at all, you start to feel like something is very off. That feeling is not paranoia. That feeling is your brain doing its job. Your brain picks up on tiny little signals that your eyes miss. A half-second of silence when you share good news, a smile that comes just a little too late, a compliment that sounds more like a warning. Your brain catches all of it. But most people have been taught to ignore that voice. We were told to be kind, give people chances, do not judge too fast. Maybe you are overthinking it. So we ignore the feeling, we push it down, and we keep the wrong people close. That stops today. You want to know if someone is real or fake? Stop listening to what they say. Fake people are professionals at saying the right things. They have been practicing their whole life. You will not catch them with words. You catch them with one thing. Watch how they react when something good happens to you. Say that slowly in your head. Watch how they react when something good happens to you. This is the whole secret right here. You do not see a person's true character when life is hard. You see it when life is going well for you. Think about the last time something amazing happened in your life. Maybe you got a promotion. Maybe you lost weight. Maybe you started a new business. Maybe you just had a really good week. Think about the people around you in that moment. Who lit up before they even spoke? Who leaned toward you? Whose eyes went wide? And then, who went quiet for just 1 second before the smile came? Who immediately said something like, "Oh, that is great, but just be careful"? Who said congratulations and then changed the subject to their own problems in the very next breath? That 1 second of delay before the smile, that tiny warning disguised as advice, that quick change of subject, that is the truth coming out. The mask slips for just a moment, but it slips. Real people cannot hide their happiness for you. It shows up on their face before they even decide to show it. Fake people have to perform happiness for you, and the performance always has a tiny delay. Test this. Share a small piece of good news with the people around you this week. Nothing big. Something like, "I have been feeling really good lately," or "Something nice happened to me today." Then watch their face before they speak. You will learn more in 5 seconds than you did in 5 years. Now let us get into exactly what you do. 5 moves. Simple, powerful, no drama required. 1. Share good news and watch their eyes. This is the simplest test in the world. Share something good that happened to you. Not big news, small news. Tell someone you got a little raise. Tell someone you slept better this week. Tell someone you are just feeling happy today. Then watch their face. Not their mouth, their face. Real people light up first. Before they even speak, there is a little spark in their eyes. They lean toward you. Their whole body opens up. It is automatic. They cannot fake it, even if they tried. Fake people go still for 1 second. Then the smile arrives. But it comes late, and after the smile, they shrink your news. They say things like, "Oh, that is nice, but do not get too excited." Or, "Yeah, that is cool, but have you thought about what could go wrong?" Or they will just immediately start talking about themselves. Speaking of feeling good, I have been so exhausted lately. They pull the light away from you so fast your head will spin. Do this test with 3 people you are unsure about this week. The results will shock you. 2. Go quiet and see who checks on you. Your presence is a gift. Your time, your energy, your attention, those are valuable things. And some people only realize that value when they want something from you. Here is what you do. Go a little quiet for 1 week. Do not post as much. Do not reach out first. Do not chase anyone down. Not because you are angry, not to punish anyone. Just pull back a little and see what happens. Watch who notices. Watch who sends a message saying, "Hey, I have not heard from you. Are you okay?" Watch who shows up without needing anything in return. Real people check on you even when they have nothing to gain. They reach out because they genuinely missed you. Fake people go completely silent during your quiet week. And then one day, maybe 2 weeks later, they text you out of nowhere, not to check on you, but because they need something, a favor, information, an ear to dump their problems into. That silence during your quiet week is your answer. No confrontation needed, no difficult conversation. The silence speaks for itself. 3. Tell different people different small stories. This move sounds sneaky, but it is so effective it almost feels unfair. Here's what you do. You have a few people in your life that you are not completely sure about. You tell each of them a slightly different small story. Nothing serious, nothing important, just a tiny little detail that is different. You tell person A you are thinking about moving to a new neighborhood. You tell person B you are thinking about changing your hairstyle. You tell person C you are thinking about switching jobs. Then you say nothing more. You go about your life. You wait. And one day, someone who was not in any of those conversations mentions something to you. Something about a move, or a hairstyle, or a job change. Whatever they mention tells you exactly who has been talking about your private life behind your back. You did not argue with anyone. You did not investigate. You did not accuse anyone of anything. You just told 3 small stories and allowed the truth to find its own way back to you. This works every single time, and it works without any drama at all. 4. Ask for one small favor. This is one of the cleanest ways to separate real from fake, and it takes less than a minute to set up. Ask someone for a small favor. Not something big, something easy. Ask them to remind you of something. Ask them to read one paragraph you wrote. Ask them to help you carry one thing. Real people either say yes and follow through, or they are honest about not being able to. They say, I am really tied up right now, but ask me again next week. That honesty is real. You can feel it. Fake people say yes immediately. Big yes. Very enthusiastic yes. They make you feel like they cannot wait to help you, and then they simply do not do it. Days go by, excuses come, apologies come. I meant to, I forgot, let me do it tomorrow. And tomorrow comes and nothing happens. Here is what that tells you. A person who cannot show up for something small will never show up for something that actually matters. The small promise is a preview of the big one. Watch how people keep small commitments. That tells you everything. 5. Stop explaining yourself. This is the move that fake people cannot stand. The move that exposes them, frustrates them, and eventually makes them leave on their own. Stop explaining yourself. That is the move. Just that. Here is why this works. Fake people stay close to you because you keep them close. And you keep them close because deep down, you still believe that if you just explain yourself better, if you are just more honest, if you just say the right thing at the right moment, they will finally understand you. They will finally see you. They will finally be real with you. So you keep explaining. You keep defending. You keep sharing more of yourself, hoping they will meet you halfway. And every single time you do that, you hand them more material, more of your thoughts, more of your feelings, more things to twist and use and share with other people. The moment you stop explaining is the moment you take all of that away from them. When someone tries to make you feel guilty, you say nothing. When someone twists your words, you do not correct them. When someone questions your decisions, you do not defend yourself. You just look at them, stay calm, and say okay. Or you say nothing at all. Not because you have no answer. You have a great answer. You just choose to give your energy only to people who deserve it. And fake people absolutely cannot handle that. They need your reaction. They need to see that their words are getting to you. That is how they know they have power over you. When you stop giving them that, they have nothing. And they will either reveal their real face very quickly, getting loud and dramatic and angry for no good reason, or they will slowly disappear from your life. Both of those outcomes are wins for you. Let me explain why these 5 moves actually work in the simplest way possible. Fake people need something from you. They need your attention, your emotions, your reactions, your desperation to be understood. That is their food. That is what keeps them coming back. When you test them quietly, when you pull back, when you stop explaining and defending yourself, you remove their food source. And when there is nothing left to feed on, they stop coming around. This is not about revenge. This is not about being cold or becoming a mean person. This is just about being honest. Honest with yourself about what you see. Honest enough to stop pretending that the feeling you have been carrying is wrong. You already know who belongs in your life. These 5 moves just help you confirm what you already feel. And once you see it clearly, your whole life changes. Because you stop pouring your time into people who are draining you, and you start giving that time to people who actually deserve it. I want to say one more thing before we close, and I need you to really hear this. Sometimes the reason fake people stay so long in our lives is because we already knew, we felt it early, that little voice said something is wrong, but we ignored it. We ignored it because we did not want to lose the connection. We did not want to feel alone. We did not want to admit that someone we cared about did not actually care about us. So we stayed. We explained ourselves more. We worked harder. We gave more. We kept the door open long after we should have closed it. And here is what I want you to understand. That is not weakness. That is kindness. You are not stupid for caring. You are not a fool for trying. You were just taught to see the best in people before you learned to see the truth in them. Now you know both. Now you can be kind and smart at the same time. Here is your starting point. Pick just one move from today and try it this week. Share a small piece of good news and watch someone's face before they speak. Go quiet for a few days and see who notices. Ask one person for one small favor. Just one move, one test, 7 days. And watch how quickly the truth shows itself without you having to say a single word. If this video helped you see something clearly today, subscribe right now. One tap. That is all it takes.